These days you're hearing a lot of claims that Trump doesn't care about Americans and Trump only cares to favor his rich friends and a whole bunch of other propaganda that social media and the fake media have put out there about our president. And anybody that has a brain can see that he definitely is trying to help America, favors Americans, individuals, not multinational corporations, not big pharma. He's on the people's side. Excuse me. And one example of this, and I know a lot of friends of mine, I know a lot of business owners who have been importing from China, from all over the world, and he's the first president that has ever put tariffs on Chinese goods. Straight up. First guy to ever do it. First guy to do it in the past, I don't even know if it was done 100 years ago, but in modern history, I would say in at least the last 60 to 70 years, first guy to put tariffs on Chinese goods, okay? These tariffs are about 25 to 30% on goods coming into the United States from China. So that means that anybody that was importing, this happened I think back in January of 2018. So it's only been about 2 years, if you go to 2020, before COVID started happening, so we could measure results of what this did to impact the American economy. Well, what ended up happening was, simply put, if you were buying $100,000 worth of merchandise from China, now your cost is going up to $130,000. Okay? What does this do? Talking to a lot of my business owner friends that are importers from China, some import cabinets, some import steel, metal goods, some import just regular trade goods. And if you watch the Shark Tank, pretty much everything that's a retail trade good or anything that you'll buy in a mall, Walmart, online, most of it's made in China. Amazon's biggest supplier is China. Walmart's biggest supplier is China. Nike's biggest supplier is China. Any major brand, anything pretty much, is made in China, right? Thousands and thousands of businesses import from China. China is their main supplier. So, what possible positive scenario could Trump have by placing tariffs on China that would favor him more than what thousands of corporations that are probably pissed at him for doing that could do for him? Who's bigger than that? Who's bigger than Walmart, Amazon, and eBay, and all these other companies put together that are definitely going to be pissed because instead of spending $1 billion a year in their cost of goods sold, it's costing them $1.3 billion. So they're paying an extra $300 million in just tariffs. Out of the blue, $300 million taken away from them. Now, granted, they've got the money to be able to spare. That's true. But in what world did that benefit Donald Trump's rich friends, or anybody for that matter, or any kind of benefit to him, other than pissing people off? How did that benefit the economy? It's too early to tell, but there's plenty of articles in the Washington Post that show that there was a positive upswing in American manufacturing because, of course, a lot of businesses, a lot of companies, they switched gears. They had to hire people. They started making things in the United States or found sources domestically that could supply they could fit into the supply chain. So I believe, and I've seen it myself from my friends that are business owners, how they've adapted after the tariffs from China, and definitely trade with China has gone down. Okay? There's been some negative effects, sure, from China not buying things from American farmers, etc., etc. But overall, and also we don't know the long-term positive effects, but this can only affect America positively. If we are forced to stop buying from China, then we're forced to make things ourselves which means creating more jobs, employing more people, or simply finding ways to purchase these things in the United States. It's simple mathematics. So let's use our common sense. You want to know how Trump's helping our country? Number one, unprecedented, first guy to tariff China. Everybody's been saying it. We got to get harder on China. We got to balance out the trade deficit with China. Bush said it. Obama said it. Neither of them did shit. Except for Donald Trump.